Well, it looks like Domino's gets to have its pizza and eat it too. Its stock is outperforming the market despite losses. This comes after Uber Eats and the pizza chain agreed to join forces. Customers will be able to order Domino's from Uber Eats starting this fall in 4 U.S. markets, then available nationwide by the end of 2023. TD Cowen has upgraded the company's rating and is expecting them to outperform. Senior analyst of TD Cowen, Andrew Charles, here to talk more about the business of cheese and pizza. Great to have you here with us today. You've got some fans of the title of your note over here, particularly when you think about the perspective for Domino's. Take us into your thesis and why this, for a company that was one of the first movers on kind of like the digital ordering aspect and creating that touch point with consumers and customers, why this is the next inflection point.
Sure. So good morning. There's been a lack of, frankly, new news, with the company throughout COVID as well as the following period. And, now is the time where we're going to see a lot more self-help initiatives in addition to the Uber partnership that we think is going to lead same-store sales to outperform consensus and really help organically drive EPS beats. And so in addition to Uber, we're really excited about the loyalty program refresh, which is going to make it easier for customers to accrue points as well as redeem points for new rewards. We like the fact that menu innovation, where there's obviously been quite a bit of innovation out there in the sector, more opportunities, for Domino's that I think first will focus on extensions to their sandwiches and pasta platforms. But I'm sure you're like me, where looking for some pizza innovation in the form of stuffed crust, in the form of Detroit-style pizza, in the form of cauliflower crust. Certainly all opportunities for them. And then lastly, at some point in 2024, we're going to see an e-commerce refresh where their app and website is going to get an upgrade, it'll get a facelift, as well as the fact that they've been talking for years about smarter ticket, or the equivalent of what you would see on Amazon, where customers who purchase this also purchase that. I mean, this is a very data savvy company, so they know what people are buying. And so the ability to tie that better to help promote suggestive selling, I think is a key opportunity.
Andrew, where are we in the eat at home to eat out cycle, right? Which obviously we have seen really zigzag post-pandemic. I know you cover a lot of restaurants as well where people also eat out or they pick up, right? So how do you place Domino's within that cycle?
Yeah, so traffic has been broadly a negative throughout the industry. And frankly, it's a reflection of the fact that you're seeing 8% industry pricing. And so certainly there's elasticity here, which makes sense why you're seeing some negative traffic throughout the industry. What's been very clear, though, is you have been seeing value is certainly in vogue, and that quick service traffic has been outperforming the broader industry. And I think that's likely to continue for the foreseeable future. And so Domino's has the unique wrinkle that delivery sales in the pizza delivery category are the one spot of softness within quick service. And we expect that to continue to be very clear. However, there's enough drivers here in place for Domino's that we think will get them back to positive delivery traffic while recognizing the undertow in delivery sector challenges likely continues.
Does Domino's need to raise prices from your perspective?
I think it's going to be minimal. We've seen cheese prices correct heavily at the beginning of this quarter, but they've kind of come back as they overcorrected early in this quarter. And so we expect some modest pricing. We expect some modest pricing in the neighborhood of about 1%. Pizza by nature is a very promotional category. They're very steadfast with the $6.99 mix and match platform that was raised earlier this year. Back in 2022. So I think you're going to see some modest pricing here, but I think it's going to be quite minimal.